Join me in this video as we check out this. It's the Victory Cup Racers released in 1993. So as I mentioned, we're going to have a look at this lovely set. It's 6539, released in 1993. It's got 426 pieces and 4 minifigures. Usually I would do a speed build and a big review, but generally that's just when I have the box as well. Whereas this one, I just have the set and the manual. However, it was such a lovely set, and if you watched my videos, I really like the ones with vehicles in, that I thought I'd do a short video just showing off some of the features and some of my thoughts. So the manual, we've got here at the manual a lovely little scene here with the truck coming in, the forklift, we've got one of the racing cars there and some of the people around, and I've tried to loosely stage that here. Fairly straightforward build. I can't remember how long it took me. I think it was like 40 or 50 minutes. No real mention of alternative builds on the end. That was the last page there when you finally finish, and it has all the cars crated up, which we'll have a look at in a moment. You get those 4 minifigures. One of them is in here. He's this one in red. We've got this one here with the Octon branding on, which we've seen before in other Lego sets. This one down here with this really nice striped top. In fact, I'll show you them all closer up in a minute. And this one here with the green top on. And then we've got our kind of presentation and garage area. We've got the truck with the flatbed bringing in the vehicles and the forklift that I mentioned. So why don't we work our way up, maybe small to large. So first of all, we've got this small figure here. He's basically just carrying around these parts here. You can see there with the Octon on. So just with a little trolley, moves around the kit. Next up, we've got this one down here. And yeah, he's got that really nice, like striped top on. Really is like race-like to me. And then we've got, let's go on to this. So the forklift truck. So the forklift truck here, you can see him inside with the red outfit. Forklift truck's got lots of detail on it. Lights at the front, lights at the rear, little thing here, little chimney. And if you ever get one of these sets, this part is really expensive. So make sure it's not missing, because I think this part on its own cost me about £15, and it's sprung loaded, so it stays in the upright position, but you have this little part at the back. And so when you depress that, the forks come down and then it retracts up to the top. So if, for instance, and we'll look at them in a bit more detail in a moment, these are the cars all inside there, like they're moving crates. And then what you can do is push up with this pushed all the way down. You can come along underneath into that gap there, release your finger, and then pull that backwards, otherwise it topples over if you just lift it straight up. And look at that, away you go, and you can go and load it onto your flatbed. So the flatbed's at a good height. You just bring it down, move it forward, bring it down, put it onto your flatbed in the right position, and away you go. So it's actually a really nice functional forklift truck, works really well with the rest of the set. So that's pretty cool. Let's move into the truck. So the truck breaks off like this, so you've got the truck on its own, and as I always mention, I think they do a great job with scaling the trucks up and down. You got your chimneys on there, horns, aerials, the driver, the bull bars at the front, so a nice looking truck. You've got the flatbed here at the rear with these little parts keeping each of those separators, so you can see underneath how they're designed with these elbows, and then they sit like that, so they kind of lock in position when it's flat. You've got the 2 large wheels at the back. Not a massive amount of extra detail. You get a shovel and a brush there. But what you can do is you can pop this wheel down, this little trolley wheel, and that allows you to leave it in this kind of stow position rather than flat. And you've got this little piece here that then slots into the back of the truck for you to be able to move it away. For each of the cars, there's a shipping container for each of them, and they've done them really nicely. So you have the numbers on each of them. I'll show you here. So you have the numbers on the side, and they all have their own kind of colour schemes. So they differ at the back. So this one's green and red. You've got red and white, blue and white, and yellow and black at the back there for that one as well. But all numbered up and just nice little variations on the theme. Really nicely sized, and then you've got you can grab it with this bit at the back as well. So when they're in the containers, you have to kind of break them out to use them. You can't slide them out, so they are fully in place. So you empty containers like this and you open it up. So that's how they all look. And then when you put them on your trolley, not a trolley, on your flatbed, you are just putting them onto those slots, 4, 3, 2. So you've got room for 3 of them on there. And obviously I've already shown you how you can use the forklift to put them on. Now moving on to this rear section, you've got a few nice details. So we've got this, so you can have this as the start of a track. So you've got your red and green for going. A tiny little like thing here with spare tyres in, like a utility thing. A fire extinguisher here. We've got a working jack, so you can put it flat like this, or you can put the vehicles on and have it up in the air like that, and you can remove it from the base plate and use it. We've got our podium, first, second and first, with a trophy, some flags flying up there, and then really nicely just behind, if I move the figure out of the way, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so relating to the cars and their specific colours. You have all of these very cool helmets. So you've got a red one with stars, it's black with black visor, a blue one with stars with stripes, and then a white one with black visor. So you can see them a little bit just in, probably on that bottom picture there. Probably get the reflection off, see them there? So that's really cool. So lots of detail, and so actually I really like the set. This is probably, you know, when it comes to these smaller utility vehicles, they're not usually that fun, but the fact that you can use that to pick up and move them on the crate, and arguably you could probably mess around with the cars as well, so you could have a car on here, go and put it down, put it on the jack, is really cool. The only thing that I don't know if I'm asking too much is, the drivers are your 4 individuals. So your truck driver, all of these, they're the ones that you then take their helmets off and then put these ones instead to go racing. I think it might have been nicer if we had 4 additional minifigures that were specifically racing drivers, maybe in different suits with their own helmets, rather than repurposing all the different individuals. But yeah, that was the 1993 Victory Cup Racers. A really nice little set, especially if you like vehicles, because you get, you know, the truck, 4 cars, 4 minifigures. Yeah, a nice build. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, there'll be a video you'll definitely like that'll pop up there, and I'll probably put the Lego playlist up there. I've been doing a lot of cool Lego things. You'll feel free to hit the like button down there, it really helps out the channel. Until the next one, all the best, take care, and see you.